And we are live here on Plus One EXP's Roll for Content channel. My name is Tony Vicenda. I'm Chief Alchemist here at Plus One EXP, which is a weird little brand that multi-classes in tabletop game design, beard, and skincare alchemy in the Bardic College of Content Creation. Our hope and desire is to help amazing designers find great players who love their games, and amazing players find designers whose games they can love. And we do that in a lot of different ways, but the most fun way is sitting down and playing those games with the creators. Today we are hearkening back a couple of years now to the very beginning of our channel, resurrecting some characters and playing one of the first games we ever played here before we had overlays, before we knew what we were doing, before any of that stuff happened. We were traipsing across the Toxic Wasteland. Brian was one of the first people to reach out to us about playing their game. They're doing a second Kickstarter right now. There's a link down at the bottom of the corner for the Carnage edition. But Brian, why don't you tell people who you are, what you do, and tell us a little bit about Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland.
So I am Brian Shutter. I wrote Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland, and the tagline for it is a gonzo vomit punk post-apocalyptic cassette futurism tabletop RPG. Is like the long wind of it. But we like to say if Troma made a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles post-apocalyptic movie, this would be it.
Awesome. I am very excited to play. Right now, like I mentioned, you got the Kickstarter live. You have sold a ton of copies of this game. You're doing a second print run. Tell us just real quick a little bit about what that Kickstarter is all about.
So Total Carnage Edition on Kickstarter is essentially the same book, just we added a dust jacket to it to make it a little bit more classy. And then we took out the old adventures and then added in a whole new supplement, and then some erratas and some cleanup and some text, make it a little bit more readable for people.
Awesome. Well, I am very excited to play. I'm very excited to check it out. If you want to go find more about that yourself, if you haven't got it yet and want to check out what this one's about, go down to that link right below our faces. There's a ton of really cool stuff on there. I also really want to shout out that there's some Repugnant tie-ins that you can pick up. One of our house RPGs. Speaking of Repugnant, co-designer on Repugnant, as well as head of Terrible Games, we've got John DeCampos back with us. John, why don't you tell people who you are, what you do, where they can find you online. Also, don't forget to tell people about Black Mold especially.
Oh, Tony, come on, bud. You knew I was not going to miss a plug for Black Mold. Get the hell out of here. My name is John DeCampos. Everything Tony said is correct. I'm an illustrator. I do freelance stuff for bands here in Baltimore, but I've been dipping my toes into the board game and tabletop publishing industry for the last 5 or 6 years. And we co-created Repugnant, and I'm stoked to be getting back into the world of Neon Lords. It's a cool setting. Brian actually had a couple of my pieces that I did for our original adventure published in the book. I was really proud of that. I have my copy sitting right over here. With Black Mold, we're coming. We have a new tabletop board game. It's our first big box game. It's coming to Kickstarter in the fall. And in the game, you're a prisoner trapped in a subterranean compound that is covered in undulating fungal growths that are breathing poison spores into the air that cause you to go insane. And in order to escape, you must limit your exposure to the environment so your turn lasts as long as you're able to physically hold your breath. That is our game. So we're coming to Kickstarter. We're in a bit of a hustle to do all of that stuff. But I do enjoy me some good RPGs. And today's going to be fun. Last time I had a lot of laughs, so I'm ready to go.
Awesome. I'm super excited. Also, we'll get the link to Black Mold in the description if you're watching this later. I'm also about to drop it in the chat right now so people can go over and follow that if they want to. It's a very cool game. I have not had a chance to play it yet because you do have to play it in person, so I'm going to have to drive all the way down to Baltimore to do that sometime soon. With that said, first time on stream, joining us in the waste, we've got Graham, or maybe Graham. Who knows? Maybe it's not Graham. Graham, why don't you tell people who you are, what you do, where they can find you online?
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, everybody. My name is Graham Gens. I use he and they pronouns. I'm a writer, performer, and game designer. And sometimes I'm a puppet. Right now, I have a Zine Quest 4 game that I wrote called Under the Autumn Strangely, which is a pastoral horror game set in a land that never was. We got about a week left until the end of August and the Kickstarter. And it's been really exciting doing it.
Awesome. A link to that in the chat, and we'll add them to the description later as well. It's a very, very cool project. I'm very excited about it. I'm a huge fan of the things it's inspired by. But you didn't come here to hear about all of our cool projects. You came here to watch us play Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland. John and I have returning characters, but we're going to make a new friend. Anytime we play here on stream, we do like to, because we have new players all the time, use a couple tools to keep everything on track. Those are lines, veils, the X card, and an open door policy. Lines and veils determine content. So lines are things that may happen in the world of our game, but they do not happen in the course of our play of it. They are off limits. Veils are things that may come up in the course of play, but they're handled in a specific way. That might be only addressing them within a certain capacity, fade to black, only touching on them lightly before moving on. And then the X card is the ability for any of us at any point in time to say X, pause the game, identify an issue for us. We may update lines or veils, we may not, and then move forward without that content in play or with the issue clarified if there there was just confusion. We also use an open door policy, which means we may need to get up, move around, talk to somebody off stream, take a break, any of those things. Those are all normal human things, and we're normal-ish human beings. So if you see us do any of those, it's normal. It's okay. If you need to do any of those, you should also. With that said, we have a strong line against sexual violence and sexual coercion on the channel. Does anybody have any other lines or veils that they want to name for our play? Cool. If things come up, just remember that you can always use those other tools to help navigate some of those things, or just message Brian and let him know if you don't want to say it to everybody. And so with that said, I'm going to hand things over to Brian to take us in to the Toxic Wastelands.
John, what was your character's name?
My character's name
How would you say it?
is Afamclaw.
Afamclaw. All right, I'll try to remember. I couldn't remember.
Normal name in the Wastelands.
Yeah.
Afamclaw, the human war wizard, but some stuff happened last time, and I don't think I'm fully human in a number of different ways now.
No, you are very froggy.
But also maybe partially cybernetic.
Yes,
Okay.
possibly cybernetic, very froggy. I will read the introduction, and we will hop into it. Pun intended. So the Scumdog Party managed to stop the Droolade Man and report back to Detroit Prime the findings in Outpost 6. The data was processed through the Department of Esoteric Infiltration and Xeno Intel, which granted Ron enough government cred to gain the yellow keycard status in the Detroit Prime government. Working tirelessly under the tutelage of Dr. Mind Scrambler, Ron was able to not only revive his fallen comrade, but he was able to enhance him in some cybernetic augmentations. The project was deemed a success, so successful, in fact, that it was classified to blue keycard status and taken off-site, away from Ron and letting Dr. Mind Scrambler take all the credit. After countless failed hacks and endless dead-end leads to the whereabouts of Ron's friend, Afamclaw, right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Afamclaw.
Almond cough. So it's
Like you ate an almond, but you're choking on it a little bit.
Right.
Yeah,
and
like
so you
that
started
outer.
coughing.
Like
that
you're feeling a
outer
little
toast
froggy
stuff.
because you have an almond stuck in your throat.
Exactly.
So that'd be almond croak.
There we
Almond.
go.
I prefer.
All right.
Just make a noise.
Yeah. So Afamclaw. Ron was on his last good hot lead. Just before they were decimated by the president in a media purge, the hacker group Burn Cycle managed to find the location of Afamclaw. There, they are being held in a presidential black site number 45753, codenamed the Doom Gape. Not much is known about it, just that it is a triple platinum keycard status site. The security is beyond tight. So this is a Q-In kick-ass training recruitment montage. So this is where Ron is hacking away. You see like all the equations like on the screen, and he has like people's folders. He's interviewing people for this team that he's making. They're like at the range, and then like Ron hands like a guy a big gun. Somebody takes it away, hands him a little gun, and everybody laughs. You know, like the quintessential like buddy team building montage. So the team is created, and they so the amount of tokens spent on hired guns and hardware for this jailbreak could feed the orphans down in the slum sectors of Detroit Prime for 6 months. But this is more important. Got to get the bro back. Taking a stolen Mad Dog class attack chopper, the Scumdogs make it to the Doom Gate. The fighting was intense. A literal army of street enforcers and killbots were dispatched against the Scumdogs. The slaughter was massive. Meat shields turned into sludge by a government-sanctioned war wizard, while a bro for hire was the victim of a laser net trap. They'll be picking up cubes of him for a while. Ron and a single cosmic barbarian bro for hire named Trasher Rexhard is what remains of the party.
Ah, yes.
Ron and Trasher make it to the center of the Doom Gate. There, strapped to a chair with some strange green fluid being pumped into him, is Afamclaw. A few scientists with clipboards are in the room around the chair monitoring his progress. And you bust through the door to see your friend in that state.
I have a quick question. What is an ordinary, normal green liquid to be pumped into somebody?
That would be non-glowing.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
If it's glowing,
Solid.
it's not normal. That's the number one
Right.
way to know
Okay.
it's not
Yeah,
normal.
that's the barometer of normal.
Right.
But I think there's a lot of glowing stuff in this neon wasteland. I don't know. Seems pretty normal.
Not in a presidential black site.
And not to be going into you. Being around you, that's fine. Helps light the way.
Yeah.
Well, as a cosmic barbarian, all kinds of stuff's going to be going into me. I'm very excited.
Awesome. So do you want to give us a little bit of a sense of what Trasher looks like?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's the chainmail with like no arms, the sleeves taken off. We got the neon colored mohawk, big and high, the eyes sunken in, not tall, just very, very wide.
So a George Corpse Grinder neck, if you're a Cannibal
Sure.
Corpse fan.
What kind of hairstyle do we have?
Oh yeah, most important part.
Like I said, neon colored mohawk.
Neon colored
Oh, yeah,
mohawk.
yeah,
Thank you. Any facial hair?
I don't believe so. No, I think a smaller neon colored mohawk on the chin.
Which is great because that perfectly mirrors Ron Pompadompador, who does have a pompadour on his head and a pompadour on his chin.
See,
as well.
we're already look at all this party synergy we got.
I'm very excited for the double. It's the only reason you survived was part of the double haircut crew. Like,
That's why he got hired, was his facial hair alone.
it's like I don't know what this guy does, but I love this hair on the top, hair on the chin repeat. I think it's genius. Ron busts in alongside him. For people who are not familiar, Ron Pompadompador is a skull jammer. Does have two pompadours, one on top, one on the chin, coming out at you. There are different like wires and stuff that pull out of his chin pompadour as well. He's got on a sweet carbon vest with a lot of different patches all over it, and a power glove and tape deck on his side. And so you said there's a couple scientists around?
Yep. So like so you bust into the center of the room. It's like a quintessential white laboratory with all the the fluorescent lights and everything. And there's a bunch of dudes with clipboards monitoring his status while he sits in the chair in the neon green.
Open up a giveaway in just 1 second. We will be giving away a copy of Neon Lords for this. Soundwave. What does Soundwave do? You might be wondering. Not Brian, but anybody else.
No, I'm wondering too.
It lets my deck all of a sudden lets off an infrasonic frequency that causes every bio-living creature in radius to lose control of their bowels due to resonance. Every target skips their next turn in shame and gains an additional +2 to their sleaze score. So I'm gonna brown out the scientist crew.
It comes out of your dick.
Deck.
My deck.
Tape
My
deck.
deck.
Yeah.
My
Comes out of
tape.
your dick.
My tape deck.
No.
I mean, this is trauma, I guess. I'm just trying to be on brand, you know.
I'm just trying to catch up here.
I'm plenty caught.
Just give me the hack check and we'll see if they have to make a resolve save.
That is a dirty 20.
Beautiful.
They have to, I believe, make a resolve save. Yes.
The dirty part of RPGing, flipping through books.
Actually, so it just says I just make a hack. I made a hack check.
Okay, so yeah, so the
That's it.
you play a little song of the brown note on your deck. It sonic waves out, and there's like and then they keel over, like holding their stomachs in utter shame of what they just did using the brown note. Let your imaginations run wild.
I am I guess make my way over and try to figure out how to release my friend from this horrible glowing ooze.
Yeah, roll me a brains check to see if you're aware of this government property that you're about to destroy.
I rolled a 2.
2, perfect, because it is roll under spell or like abilities and roll over to hit and saves. If you remember perfectly, you got it. So yeah, so you know that it's your standard Detroit Prime restraining chair that they use for super soldier serum generally, like that it goes into the back of the neck.
Normal thing. I'm totally
Yeah,
used
normal
to
thing.
that.
Again, yeah, back to the ordinary and unordinary. Like, this is the dichotomy we're dealing with.
Yeah, but the chair, the serum, you do not. It is not your standard issue super serum that makes the Heathers. It's a different formula.
All right, I'm seeing 4 legs, tall back, some kind of dark wood. Never seen the make before.
I'm gonna try to pop him, like disengage whatever these things are.
Okay, so yeah, so it's gotta be like very careful because you could like essentially paralyze him with it. So I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. So what's your brains modifier?
+3.
So do you have handy 5d6s?
I mean, I can hit D6 numerous times on my digital roll.
Oh yeah, it's a Yahtzee mini game that you're gonna try to pull out.
All right, I'm gonna pull up Google right now.
All right, I apologize. I guess I didn't realize that not everyone has just 5d6s.
I do, but they're actually in a fanny pack across the house from me right now, and so
wouldn't have it any other way, Tony.
I have 4, if that's any consolation.
My character also has a fanny pack, so that's consolation as well.
All right, here we go.
All right, so
you said rolls 5d6s.
So I'm gonna need you. Yeah, so I need you to. So you have a +3 to your brains.
Uh-huh.
So I need you to get a 3 of a kind and a 2 of a kind in 6 attempts. So you can hold. It's Yahtzee rules. So you can lock in dice, and you can roll other ones.
Cool. Okay, so I've got a 4-4 and a 6-6 and a 1 showing on the original, so I'm already a pretty good way there.
All right, yeah. So you literally just have to either get a 4 or a 6.
For all you following.
And how many chances do I have?
So you have 5 more chances.
I got a 6 and 3, and so.
Okay, yeah. So you with the perfect slight, like a surgeon, not even shaking, you just yank it out. And almond cough comes to life. You like, yeah, exactly.
I free the almond from his throat. Oh no, they got legumes here.
So he's just cough now.
Yeah, or Croak is good too. I did almost
Croak
die.
is great,
Croak,
John.
yeah.
Croak's a great name.
All right, am I still a war wizard?
Am I still a frog?
So I thought about that, and I was gonna leave that up to you. Like, if you wanted to still be a war wizard, cool, or if you wanted to just roll as like a murder frog, cybernetic monster.
I mean,
with a heart of gold, that's up to you.
I'm gonna embrace my new persona as Croak and change, and just my old life is dead. It's zombified. My war wizard power maybe lurks within somewhere deep in my bowels. But
we got the good news then.
Yeah, until it's released, I will adopt this new persona of Croak and be a cybernetic war frog.
Excellent. I can dig it.
How are you doing? We found you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're looking froggy there.
I think I look awesome, and I'm ready to rip it up.
Yeah, I thought about pulling that DNA out of you, but I know how excited you were. So I went ahead and left it in along with a few other surprises.
Rock and roll. Let's do this. I'm ready to escape and rain down vengeance on those who have committed these grotesque experiments on me.
All right.
So as the party is like high-fiving and cheering, the head scientist starts cackling, laughing. He's like, "Fools! Now that the mother frame is activated, you will never make it out alive." And then he pulls a syringe out of his pocket of his lab coat, and he sticks it in his neck. And then like you see like his veins start like popping out, and then his muscles start building, and he like rips through his shirt, and then he picks up a vial of some kind of liquid and then throws it. So I need you all to make an agility save throw.
So is he throwing the vial or is he like whipping the liquid?
He is throwing the whole thing. So he grabbed it. So it's like a beaker, right? So this is actually
Great.
perfect.
Yeah. So in
And
that
he,
case,
kicks
I
it.
want to spin through the air, a pirouette, and I want to snatch it out of the air before it breaks.
Give me a prowess check.
I would love to. 21.
21. So what do you want to do?
I want to pirouette through the air. Oh yeah, and then
Oh, wait,
I want
you
to
failed.
grab it before it like shatters on anything.
You failed. It's a roll under. So do you want to roll it again, knowing? So it's roll under your skill.
I mean, I'm not gonna. I just rolled the die.
I know. I just feel
Your
bad.
knowledge of how it worked didn't matter as much.
Yeah, I just
just-
rolled the
I just like
die,
to put it-
and
I
my
just like to
prowess
put it
is, I
out
think,
there.
+2. So I did
All right.
19 plus
and,
2.
And you weren't using an ability; it was just a thing you wanted to try to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's making sure. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I was very excited about that 19. I guess I shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
That's the confidence that Trasher Rexhard gets you.
Yeah. So
Um,
as it, oh, sorry. Go ahead, John.
what was the check before the catch attempt?
It is an agility save throw.
All right.
And the agility save throw would be roll over, correct?
Yep. Saves and attacks are roll over. Skill checks are roll under.
Okay.
And it's just a flat D20. There's not like bonuses associated with it, correct?
Not with the saves.
Great, I fail that.
All right.
Yep. I rolled a 2.
All right. Excellent.
I rolled an 11. We all did bad. Yay!
So
I mean,
that's
they're
fine.
rough. They're rough saves. It's like a 25% chance for most of these.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like anything crazy is going to happen. You're just going to get some mutant sludge in your face real quick.
Can I have it on my sides where my 2 extra arms grow?
Give me a D20.
I would love to.
Thank you.
10.
10.
That's extra arms, right?
Unfortunately, you gain rad glow, so you start glowing. But that's okay.
I think this may not be normal.
Graham's been angling for extra arms since the beginning of character creation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it for him, but you might have to roll higher on the. We'll get to it.
I thought roll high was bad.
It depends on what, depends on
for
what
skill
you're rolling.
for skill checks, it's
I
bad.
mean, it doesn't. I'm just gonna roll. Like it doesn't matter to me. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
just
roll
roll and I'll
until
tell you what happens.
Exactly.
All right, and then Tony D20.
It's a 3.
3. So yellow slime begins to ooze from your pores, granting you a +2 to sleaze, and you smell like a cheese puff snack.
Nice.
Delicious.
And then John, give me that D20.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
A 2. Everything tastes like meat treat, the jellied meat.
Great. Love it.
We've got some sort of
like
weird,
that almond. She's talking about the almond.
We've
Yeah,
got
the
some sort of.
almond.
I spit out the almond.
Spit it at the guy, man.
I did. It didn't go anywhere. It just
Oh,
kind
okay.
of fell.
Yeah. So now there's a giant mutant muscle bound half scientist, half mutant thing standing in front of you, breathing very heavily. And would you like to? I'll give you all a free attack because you're so cool. And level 3. I'll let you do a bonus action before.
Are there any objects surrounding us that look like they're acidic or toxic or harmful?
Give me a brains check. See if you notice.
This is all D20 rolls, right?
Yep, this is going to be under your brains.
Under my brains. Did it, baby.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, everything. Like you could spend your turn concocting some kind of nasty like stink bomb, or you can induce vomiting, or you can pretty much do whatever you want.
I'm gonna fill both hands with a vessel of something heinous. Then I'm gonna, with my prehensile frog tongue, I'm gonna go behind the back and grab a third thing,
Ooh,
and I'm gonna
excellent.
try and alchemy try attack at the dude. 3 different things at once, landing at the same time in the same place.
Who knows what they are?
Okay, give me a prowess check. So what's your prowess score?
It is 11.
Yeah, since you've become frog, let's bump that up to 15.
Sweet.
Because I mean, it makes
Have
sense.
become frog.
Yeah,
Destroyer of
you are destroyer of flies for
And-
sure.
15 is +1 to rolls, right?
Yes, you.
So I got a question, Brian. For these
Absolutely.
checks, you're rolling under your stat. I get that, but that's just is that also just a straight D20 roll? The bonuses don't.
So the
aren't applied?
bonuses will subtract the roll if that makes
Okay,
sense.
yeah, that's what I would have assumed. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
I always think of it as raising the number, but yeah.
Yeah, that works too.
It works the same either.
Let's
Yeah.
raise the roof, guys.
However you want to math is fine with me. Math all the same.
If my prowess is at a 15, I rolled under the check. I rolled an 11.
You got it. So
Nice.
yeah, so you smash him with a nasty concoction that mega mutates him. So let's I should just keep the mutation tables up because I feel like
Absolutely.
it's gonna happen a lot.
I can't encourage that more.
All right, so he mega mutates into a cannibalistic wasteoid scum. Outside, he looks normal, but the mega mutation altered the insides, so he can only be healed by eating humanoid flesh.
I don't know, Croaky. Sounds like you made it worse.
So then, so he gets like angrier and a little bigger.
So we I want to just laser I'm gonna what is it, laser, I'm gonna laser this guy. I'm trying to look at the actual name of the spell. I want to laser burn this guy.
Laser burn, absolutely. That's a D20 to hit.
15 plus 3, 18
Hits.
2d4. My spell damage doesn't go up right as I go up. It's just whatever the spell has.
Yeah.
Correct. All right. So that is a 7.
7 damage. So you burn a nice hole through him, but he's still up and standing.
So we're talking about this is a bonus action, right?
Yeah. So this is like before.
Like I just with that in mind is going to be part of this narration that I have. So I have the 2 weapons, which is a warhammer and a big old slasher in the other. So the idea is that I want to chuck them both and then leap through the air so that when they like stick in him or land, when combat starts, I'm going to rip them out as a second thing that I do. So I'm kind of just looking forward into what I'm doing, leaping through the air, probably shouting something.
Yeah. So do a nice prowess check yet again for that.
Great. Now that I know what prowess does.
Yeah.
Oh my God. 18, 17. I succeed. Oh my God.
No. What's your prowess score?
The prowess is 16, and
Yeah.
the bonus is like +2, I think.
Well, so the good news is you threw your weapons, they hit the wall, and now you're standing right in front of them.
Was that for the check? What was the prowess for?
That was to see if you threw the weapons.
Yeah, I think I succeeded.
So
I got
attacks,
under, right?
attacks are over.
Oh
Checks,
my God.
checks are under.
Yeah.
Okay.
So think about when you're using a skill or when you're trying to avoid damage, you want to roll low. When you're trying to exert your will on the world around you, attacks, other stuff like that, that's when you want to roll high.
I don't know. Skills are your will on the world. I think it makes sense.
Depends on how you're using them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, that was built off of that old school system. Kind of. That's like the weird thing about it is roll under your ability and roll over to attack. Kind of, but I don't know. That's a whole like design.
That's a whole design conversation we're not going to have right now.
Yeah. Well, actually, if you look at the data, no. But yeah, so you jumped in the air. So the check was to see if you could make that and be ready for the attack, right? So then you jumped in the air. I'll give you your weapons. I won't be mean and make you throw them against the wall. So
I wanted to like hit him and bounce off so that while I'm mid-air, I like catch them for like falling through the air on him. That's what I'm imagining. This like giant cosmic leap.
Yeah. Well, imagine you not doing that.
Done.
So, but it puts you right in harm's way. So now you're like 5 feet within melee distance. I believe that's all the bonuses. Or wait, Tony, you didn't get a bonus.
I laser burned him.
Oh, yeah. That's right. All right. So then we will go to initiative. How it works is I roll a d6 and your scumdog party rolls a d6. and whoever gets the highest goes. And then if I get it, I go. And then if you guys get it, you determine amongst yourselves how you want to do your actions.
Cool. Who wants to roll that D6? John, you want to take it this first time?
5.
I got a 1, so you.
It's okay. He rolled under, so.
Come on, don't hate.
I'm not hating. I'm not hating. This is
I
love.
didn't come up with it. It's just how it used to be. So we want to stick with that old school vibe, right?
So we're going first.
Yeah. Sorry.
Really quickly, as an aside, Brian, just for the sake of having like listable things I can do within the core rules, I'm going to treat my character as a brutal corn.
That's fine. Absolutely.
It seems to make perfect sense. I'm a cybernetic frog. These guys don't skip leg day. They have guns and stuff.
Yep, just a reskin, Bruticorn. Absolutely.
Cool. Before we fight, I just want to grab like some kind of rag and like put eye holes in it and tie it around my head.
Yeah. What color would you like?
Oh, I'm gonna be red.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't have even asked.
And then cybernetically speaking, would you be willing to grant me my arm is gun?
Whatever you want.
Fucking yes. All right. Okay. I have a cybernetic arm. That's the cybernetic part. Also, maybe part of my jaw or face is like metal plated like Kano. And yeah, I'll play as a brutal corn, but I'm a reskin, and instead of like having an actual firearm, one of my hands will function as a gun.
So kind of like the Buster, Mega Man Buster.
Yeah, but like put it in the Contra world.
So the wolf.
Yeah, there's also like green like veins growing around it that are like pulsating, and it's got like zits and stuff. It's like gross.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Cool. I'm gonna draw this character also.
You're killing me. Now I'm gonna have to buy it off you.
We'll see. Let's talk. I don't.
Yeah, all right.
I'm having fun. I like drawing fun characters.
That's fair. So, all right. I rolled a 1, so you get to go first.
I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna laser this dude again.
Absolutely.
17
is a hit.
Damage is 6.
6. You manage to explode his head with laser beams, causing all the mutated brain goo and snot to land all over your buddy that's right in front of him.
Ah, yes.
So you have a choice. You can either do a resolve save throw to avoid getting mutated, or just
no.
Yeah, I figured. So would you like? Let's go like a medium.
Nat 20, my man.
You got a nat 20?
I did.
Oh, you are in luck, because a nat 20 says you're so bad you have to roll on the major mutation table. So you bump the table up.
Yeah! Origin story.
So roll me a D20. This is where it kind of gets bad. You might
I get a nat 1.
So you start to grow pointy ears with an elf-like appearance. Gives you a -4 to your burliness, and you cry yourself to sleep at night.
What?
I mean, you could spend spend 2 fortune points to re-roll it.
Yes, I don't want to lose burliness.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't want you to either.
2 fortune. Yes, I will absolutely spend 2 fortune. Let's do this thing. Is 4 any better?
Roll me a D4.
How many arms I get? Great. 2.
2. So you become a cyclops with infrared vision.
All right.
That's fair.
That's not bad.
I can handle that.
No. So, John, also, you have a tongue attack that has a +5 to hit, dealing 1d6 damage.
Sweet.
As I was checking the mutations.
John, you know how you were talking about that like cybernetic jaw, the Kano jaw? Your tongue should be Kano'd in some way. Like the middle is cybernetic, or the end, or something like that.
Oh yeah, you should have tribal tattoos on it.
You got a little.
Right. Did they give me? Hold on. Okay. But they gave me the tribal tattoos while I was on the table under
For the record,
I didn't ask for them.
I'm not.
Yeah, I did not ask for these.
Yeah.
There was like one lab assistant who was like, it'd be cool.
It'd be really sick. It'd be sick. Put
Yeah.
the tribals on them.
I mean, listen, fellow scientists, I don't think that this cybernetic frog mutant is rad enough. We should probably put fucking tribal tattoos on his tongue.
All right, the finish.
Absolutely.
Now for the finishing touch.
Yeah. So like, do you want like a metal forked tongue, like in the front, like a little metal tip?
Yeah, but again, I'd like to ask, like, it's got a metal like thing affixed to the end, but with a slight gesture of the tongue, a little switchblade comes out.
Absolutely.
It's got to be in the middle.
Well, I don't want a forked bladed thing in my mouth all the time. I figure I need to like articulate it so when I attack, the knife is like bing and comes out.
You got it.
I love it.
Cool.
Why impede on people's like inspiration?
I love it, man. This character's great.
So we blew this guy up. The other guys are still crapping themselves on the floor or run off or whatever.
They're kind of like getting up, dusting the fecal matter off their clipboards and pretending just to work like they didn't notice it.
Going back over to their normal jobs. What we have, the way we busted in, is that the best way out?
So give me a brains check real quick.
Well, in other versions of the game, that would have been a really good roll. 18. No, actually, I still succeed. I rolled a 20 though, so that I don't know if that's an automatic failure. It is under the 21 that my modified brain score would be. So,
yeah. So, I'll give you a little. So you felt while you were like battling the mutant scientist, you felt like the floor rumbling, and then you kind of think that it has something to do with when he said mother frame.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, that plot thread.
That plot thread you mentioned.
Oh dang.
I'm gonna knock one of these guys aside and try to hack into the system and see if I can figure out what the mother frame is.
Absolutely. So do me the 3d5, the three of a kind and a 2 of a kind for your hack check.
Okay, so this is a new thing. I got 5, 5, 1, 1, and 6 again. So I'm starting off with pairs already.
Yeah, it's kind of a new mechanic idea I'm kind of working with, where like disarming traps and hacking is like a mini game.
Yeah, how do you decide what it is? Is it just like is there a set of things that it's like how hard it is determines what you need to get?
Yeah, so generally so if it's like really hard, it would be like 5 of a kind.
I love it. I love the concept. It's great. So I did get it in my, not in my initial roll, but in my first re-roll, I picked up a third one. So we are good.
Excellent. Plus, like being a yellow key card holder in the government kind of gives you some perks as well.
The lowest of key cards, but a key card.
Hey, a key card nonetheless. Right?
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
All right. So you are hacked into the system. What would you like to know?
I want to find out what I can see about this mother frame thing.
Yep. So you find the
At
mother
the top
frame.
of the screen, it just says "Welcome to Mother Frame. What would you like to know?"
Yeah, totally. It's like Ask Jeeves. It's not even like a good search engine.
But I'm looking for information about the mother frame.
Yeah, gotcha. So mother frame is hold on, I actually have something from a different adventure where
some pros.
Yeah. So there is another adventure called Assault on Mainframe 13 where you fight the mother frame. So mother frame is the server's biggest and baddest, has become sentient and corrupt. No one knows how or why she has come to life. Well, these guys do, but yeah. So essentially, the massive server buildings hold all the information flowing to and from the government. And they also, so Motherframe has a security measure where like the Doom Gape essentially is like a giant circle, right? And so you weaved your way into the maze, and then like Motherframe reorganizes the rooms. So the way you came in is not the way you've gone out, and then she manipulates it to where it's the most deadliest route.
Now that she's tested the limitations of Thrasher and I on the way in.
Yeah.
I think she knows what's up. She wasn't ready for Croak though. And so,
No.
Croak we'll see who croaks now.
Croak is the wild card of the equation.
There we go.
More like the mother lame.
I'm gonna drop. Oh man, I had a cool name for my drone in the original one. I don't remember now. I'm gonna drop my race car drone on the ground and let it pop back out into the hallway to see what's up.
Yeah. So it goes out into the hallway. You see that essentially, actually, it's not a hallway anymore. It's just affixed to another room, but it looks like it is a like weapons storage facility.
I mean, I don't hate that.
No, a lot of like the good like assault, like Death Viper machine guns are taken and stuff, but there's a lot of martial weapons that a ninja frog might
You had me at assault. Let's go.
The
room is clear.
Yeah. There's nobody in it, but most of the equipment is gone. But there's some equipment still floating around.
All right. Looks like things have been moved around on us. We're gonna have to find another way out. Looks like this room might have some prizes in it for us though, and so we'll I'll head into the room.
Yep. Totally. So like it's your standard sci-fi swoosh doors. So you get close and it's like whoosh, and then you walk in. Well, I guess the drone would have done that, but
I like to pretend I did that with my mind.
Yeah.
Keep on giving. Cool.
Excellent. Yeah, sorry. I was looking at the chat. Somebody said wait a second, so I was waiting a second, but nothing was said.
But no follow-up.
Yeah, I was just waiting.
What we got? What's in here?
Oh, wait. A daytime stream. Well, that doesn't help me. I thought it was gonna be something irradiated and slimy.
I mean, Chrissy, I'm sure can bring something irradiated and slimy to the party. Chrissy, tell us your favorite irradiated slimy thing.
Excellent. It's gonna happen to Graham.
That's what we call engagement.
Yeah.
You at home can follow along by irradiating yourself.
Also, I did drop a link to the tweet over on Twitch that if you retweet before the end of the stream, you get entered into a chance to win a copy of Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland, along with some other goodies. We'll announce those at the end of the stream, though. So go retweet that if you want a chance to win. And I'll drop the link again.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I want to give away. I got a bunch of black rainbow dice.
Chrissy, you did hear that correctly. Your favorite irradiated slimy thing, and it could be a slimy thing that you love that you just want to irradiate, or it could be an irradiated thing that you just want to make slimy. Both of those are fine. Also,
it's defined by you, the players.
So, as long as you don't want 4 arms. And so, Chrissy's a big fan of the traditional slimy eyeball, and so. Cool. So, head into the armory.
Yep. And then, which is like, so since you are, so lesser known fact about Ron is his beard does know the true north.
My beard does know true north.
So you are heading true north. Yes.
Excellent.
And then like there's the door, and then it's like like 15 feet of like weapons racks, equipment, like the like the pegboards, right? So they always have the pegboards with the weapons on it, and then the table. Yeah, exactly. And the table with equipment laid out like all like Boondock Saints style. And then there's another swoosh door on the other side.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not interested in these weapons, but I'm assuming other people are probably more interested in it. So what kind of good stuff do we got?
So weapon wise, there is like your standard ninja array floating around. There's some blaster rifles, some Street Enforcer standard issue sidearms, and there's a bandolier of laughing gas grenades. And then some various randomized equipment if you would like to roll. I would like
to grab that bandolier of laughing gas grenades before anyone says anything, and then I will take randomized weapon after everybody else has had their
after you, Croaky.
you said standard array of ninja stuff, so I'm just not going to ask it what that means, and I'm going to list off the things that I assume are there. There is a bag of caltrops. I'll be taking those. Also, a set of shuriken throwing stars conveniently stored into some sort of belt or bandolier type situation.
A fanny pack, yep.
Great, a fanny pack of shuriken. I'd also like some Mitsubishi hand loads of face powder to blind and hurt people. Smoke, any kind of smoke bomb would be great. And I'll go ahead and grab some nunchaku as well.
Okay, perfect. Absolutely. We
amazing.
Actually, it's funny you brought that up because we just did an AnchorCon LocalCon here, and Sunday we there was a combat amphibian with nunchucks, and then my Vienna Beef, one of my buddies played. They did a nunchuck off, essentially fighting nunchuck versus nunchuck, and it was pretty
awesome.
Epic.
I can't believe you didn't want these. I go over and I pick up the nunchucks with blades on the end, and I take those. And I also take one of the little it's like a tube with a hole in the top for breathing when you're underwater, and I take that.
Yeah, it's just like a bamboo shoot.
Yeah.
So
you're
be careful.
All the best stuff, Croaky.
Be careful with the nunchucks with the blade underneath. If you there's a 1 in 6 chance you could cut your own finger off.
1 in 6 chance that I'm awesome. Because I roll under and confuse the other one.
All right, and then randomized on it. So give me a 2d6 where 1's your 10s and 1's your 1s.
D66, we've got a 33.
33. Roll again, because any doubles that are booby trapped. I don't want to do booby traps.
28.
28. You find it wouldn't be 28. Like two.
No, that's because 20. Sorry, I did an ad. 26.
Okay, 26. 4 vitality sticks sitting on the table, so a little healing.
Excellent. Up in my vitality stick count.
I was looking for a 28 for way too long on a 2d6 table.
Look, I know how a D66 works.
Okay, I know you do. That's why I was I was confused. I was like, wait, do I know how it works? I was like, did I forget a 28?
No, I added 622 for my second one for some reason.
You're good. All right.
John, I would love some sidearms for some future John Woo action and a big rifle because everyone needs a big rifle.
Yeah, you got it. Don't you want something randomly fun?
I do want something randomly fun.
All right. 2D66. Or D66, I guess.
That is 56.
56. You find a Lord Randy action figure standing there.
Oh, it's me.
Those are incredibly rare collectibles.
Very rare.
Does one of my abilities go up by 1?
Yeah, you get a +1 to your attitude if you have a Lord Randy action figure.
Oh yeah, my attitude is now 19. Let's go.
I'm on 2d6.
Yeah.
21.
Look at all the points of articulation. I love this.
You find 4 gold pieces randomly just sitting there.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, come on, let's go. All right.
All right, we're going to go swoosh the door open so I can send my race car through.
So how far from the swoosh door are you?
I'm like, how close do I need to be to open it up? 3 feet, 4 feet?
Well, your personal body.
No, that's what I'm saying. Assuming, will he trigger the door on his own?
Yes, yeah, he will trigger the door.
Oh, then I'm like halfway down the room, however.
Okay. So
but I think about it, so it's like I did it with my mind.
Yeah,
totally. So the door swooshes open. It is just a randomized, just indescript room, but you see all the tables and things have been kind of built, and they have a barricade with the that's where the Death Viper machine gun is. And let's see if they notice you. So they are talking amongst themselves, trading death sticks, and they do not see the door swoosh open.
Excellent. The door before. Can I make a reflex save for before the door swooshes closed to try to toss a thing of laughing gas in there?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Oh wait. I see him reach for the laughing gas, and I add a smoke bomb to the mix.
Sure.
Great.
So so essentially, Yeah, like duct tape the smoke bomb to it, and then just
Pop them both. Yeah.
pop them both,
Chuck
and
it.
then chuck it in. Yeah,
I rolled a 3, so I do we do this very quickly,
very
and toss it
stealthily.
through
Yeah,
as the door then swooshes back closed.
yeah, and then as the door swooshes back closed, you hear them maniacally laughing over like who knows what, like a burp or something. But with laughing gas comes the possibility of them getting the laughing death. So I got to pull that up.
The last laugh.
The last
The
laugh.
last laugh.
Excellent.
So they must make grit save throws. So one guy passes. So there's 3 guys in there. Second guy does not. The third guy passes. So they're all laughing as one guy's maniacally laughing himself to death and the other 2 are giggling over it. Then you kind of hear those giggles kind of subside into like, what the hell just happened? Then then it goes silent, and then you hear like the of the Death Viper machine gun.
Okay.
So I think move up alongside. Like, how wide is the room?
It is 10 feet wide.
Can we? Basically, I want to move up without triggering the door.
Yeah,
like,
so you
whatever the
can.
radius-
So 10 feet not on the table. So there's another 5 feet of those tables.
Cool.
So you could like get up on the side of the tables
Cool.
for sure.
I want to hug the inside of the door so that if and when it opens, they get a warhammer in the face.
You want to be? Are you going to one side also?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So we can hear them laughing.
You did, yeah, but you heard them stop laughing, like
It's just a little giggle.
yeah.
All right. Well, they can hear us presumably, right?
I mean, I don't know that we're making a ton of noise, but
Yeah, I wasn't planning on you making like that much noise. I was kind of figuring it was just
But if you
somewhat.
yell something, then yes, they will know we are here.
yeah, like Cowabunga is probably off the table
Yeah,
But what
copyright issues.
and copyright. Yeah,
Frogabunga.
All right, but I have a chat attack, which is basically like I can just insult them and it'll do stuff.
yes.
All right, through the door, I
Dope.
stand a couple feet away from the door without opening it,
You suck.
and I actually I'm gonna throw up a middle finger even though they can't see it.
Yeah,
2 middle fingers,
yeah.
and I'm like, your mother's so ugly that she went into an ugliness competition and they told her no professionals.
All
and then I go, oh, to hype man afterwards.
right, perfect. So the hype man's gonna give you a D6 bonus.
You're welcome.
Wonderful.
So I just gotta remember what a chat attack does. So you have to make a spell check. So you have to beat a 10. So it's essentially 1d20 plus d6 from the hype.
The D20 was a 4 and the hype was a 5.
And then you had to beat a 10. So you could spend a fortune point to make that happen.
Do you have any stats? What kind of check
Oh,
was
yeah,
it?
yeah. It's a spell check. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Nope, 10. Never mind. I forgot you're level 3, but it's still 10.
Yeah, I'll
There's not
use a
like
fortune
a
point to do
pertinent
it. Anyway.
ability
I
bonus
see.
or something, like attitude or brains or something like that.
Brains. Yeah, what's your brains?
My brains is 15.
Yeah,
it's plus
so you're
1?
good. Yeah. So you got the plus 1. So you don't have to spend the fortune point. Alrighty. So let's see. Chat attack, broad, vulgar hand gestures. So they get -2 to their AC until the start of the next spell phase.
All right.
Cool. Then once we're all in position, we'll swoosh the door open. I love the image of just like smoke pouring out of this room as we open it up. Also, too, while these guys are still giggling inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll swoosh the door open once we're all ready.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll take the opposite side of the door as our barbarian friend here. Sorry, I forgot your name.
Trasher Rexhard.
Trasher. All right, Croak and Trasher flanking the door.
Since I got a peek in the room, I'm gonna shoot where the turret or sniper is.
Yeah, so so it's like your quintessential World War II setup, right? So you got like makeshift sandbags in the front, and then you got like the machine gun laying on that with the guy right there, then two guys next to, well, one guy next to him because the one guy's dead from laughing.
But yeah, I'm gonna aim for the sniper's general area, even though I really can't. I mean, I know where they were, and I had like camera eyes on him from the drone, but
Yeah.
now the room is filled with smoke also too. So
Also true. Yeah, actually, well, that will aid you in not getting shredded to ribbons with a machine gun.
yeah. And that is going to be a 22
To hit.
to hit.
Yeah, I mean that's no doubt hits the poor bastard. Well, I mean, is he a poor bastard? He's a street enforcer, works at a government black site. Like, he's not really that cool.
Yeah, it's cool if this guy gets murdered.
Yeah, totally. All right, roll for.
Oh yeah, damage.
Yeah.
That's going to be 4.
4 damage. Yep, he's still kicking, but he definitely got hit. What'd you hit him with?
That was my. How many times a day can I use my spells?
As long as you have the points to pay for them, you can use them as much as you want.
I don't know that when I did this guy, we figured out how do points work.
So you got your hack checks, right? That's your class-based.
This is such an old
points.
character.
No, it's fine. It's all good. So you got your class-based ability points, right? So like that number, you every time you want to hack something, you just take a number away from there. Those are the amount of hacks that you have.
I will figure out how that is generated right now, but we'll assume that I still have this point for the time being.
Yeah, no, you're fine. So give yourself 16 to start.
I do remember this being a thing. I don't remember where I wrote it down at. Like many things on my original character.
All right, so let's say you started at 16 and then you've done what, 2 hacks, so 14.
This is the 3rd hack, I believe.
Yeah, so 14's fine. It's
cool. Yeah, that's. I'll look up the actual number though, just to make sure.
Sure.
All right. For my spot, I want to say, all right, time for World War II guns, and I want to somersault from my side of the door to the other, and bang, 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 any of the remaining guys.
For a cosmic barbarian, you are very agile.
I have a 16 in prowess.
All right. Okay. It's impressive. All right. Yeah. So give me the prowess check to see.
Great. So prowess plus my bonus plus 2 is 18. So I'm trying to roll under an 18, right?
Yeah, under an 18. If you roll over an
I
18,
get a 4.
Okay, perfect. I was gonna say if you rolled over, you would get almost shot, potentially shot.
Especially with my sweet mid-air armless somersault or cartwheel.
All right, so then give me a d20 to see if you hit, but you're gonna get -2 to the roll for the smoke. But obviously, if it's over 20, it's gonna hit.
Right. I'm also dual wielding, so I roll twice to hit, and then take the higher one.
Yep, take the higher.
So that is 17.
17 is a hit.
Great. And these sidearms are. I'm looking at the guns here. Which of these guns am I using now? I got a sleaze blaster, plasma pistol, old stubby, Mac Daddy, Filthy Herald.
Yeah, let's go Filthy Herald.
Great.
So dual wielding Filthy Heralds.
Yes, I'm dual wielding Filthy Heralds. Right.
And then the damage is going to be the higher of the whatever you get.
Okay, so that would be +2. That'd be 9.
9. Yep. With Tony's attack, it's enough to take down the guy at the machine gun. And then you just got the one guy with a regular blaster.
And I land on my other side.
Excellent.
And I hold my pistols up to my faces and I wink directly towards the camera at the audience.
Excellent. Excellent choice. Hold on, sorry. Of course, work has to text me a billion times while I'm sitting here.
Crazy work. That's why everybody should just quit their job and play games all day long.
It's a slippery slope. Be careful.
First, you just
I
play
know.
one game, then you play another game. All of a sudden, you're just
I straight
playing
up
games
started
all
my
day.
day with an hour and 20 minutes of Magic Online today, which was a mistake. I have so much stuff I need to do today, and I was like, I'm just going to play until like just before 9.
Magic Online or Arena?
Oh, Arena. Sorry. Excuse me.
No. I just was curious. I really have no agenda.
Oh, no. There is a big difference, though, between the two.
It's true.
No, I was
true.
playing Arena.
Did you do any limited? Love limited.
I do like limited. But no, I was playing ranked and seeing the same green and white life gain deck for an hour straight.
Yeah, that's why I stopped playing Arena. It's just obnoxious. All right, sorry. Awesome work, Tex.
Nice little chat we had while the gunmen are dying. We're just like,
yeah, and I didn't get to talk about Magic. Like I didn't get to go on the Magic hole. Oh well. All right, yeah. So one guy down, the other guy's there. I mean, we could roll for initiative, but like realistically, he's not gonna like. He wouldn't move, right? You know what I'm saying? So let's just treat it as normal actions.
Cool. Who's next in the initiative order?
I mean, I don't think Croak's gone yet.
Yeah, I think it's you.
Well, I did.
Yeah.
Croak hasn't gone at all.
I did my chat attack earlier.
But that was before we opened the door and we're actually on combat.
Very good.
Bingo.
Assuming the last dude is still giggling, and based on where I saw Ron's shot go, I'm going to, in a single bound, leap behind the sandbags, behind the machine gun, and just straight tongue throat slice attack dude with the pistol.
Okay. Prowess check. I think that's
Prowess check.
My
Yeah, my prowess is 15 and I rolled a 14.
Yep, you got it. So then
Sweet. And
you
then
are you hopping your way in?
It's like I got like
single
really
hop.
strong legs, bro.
Yeah,
single
totally.
leap. I just boom. I clear the gap.
You got
I land behind the sandbag. My visibility is now better because I'm behind the dude. The smoke bomb kind of went off in the middle of the room, I'm thinking.
it. Absolutely.
And then like he sees that I'm like armed. I got like a nunchuck in this hand and a gun hand with, and then I just open my mouth and switchblade. I try to hit the neck.
All right. Yep. So like through the smoke and all that, as you jump, he's like shooting like where you were, not where you are. So just a little flavor there. And then when he jumps down, he's like trying to like reload, and then he looks up and sees you as you about to slice him. So give me a D20, see if you are able to hit him with a D6.
I rolled a 2.
2. So through
That's good, right? Brian,
No,
that's good, right?
That's bad. That is bad. At least it wasn't a 1.
Yeah.
You're gonna end up slicing yourself or something. But yeah, so through the smoke, you end up missing him. All the acrobatics.
Fine. I missed him with the thing, but I still do a cool nunchuck move like I did something cool.
Yeah,
that's
like
that's
as far as he
classic. That's the
knows,
good
you could have just been
nunchuck
flicking
move.
your tongue. Like he doesn't know you were trying to attack him. It was that bad.
Yeah, maybe you
Pure
thought like
intimidation.
you were trying to get a fly or something.
Yeah.
with the knife. Oh, you got to do that at some point. Like flick the tongue out and then get the knife and like cut a fly in half. And
Or
then...
just the wings off it, like some Mr. Miyagi action.
When we're doing more like chilling, walking around town, or just killing time, I'll practice, stabbing things with my tongue knife.
Perfect.
Cool.
So, yeah.
That's all of us.
Okay,
Yep.
So let's go to initiative.
I'll get this one.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I rolled a 6.
You got it. Beat me.
John, why don't you do you want to try again since you're already in position?
Yeah. This time I'm gonna do the tongue thing, but it's gonna wrap around his neck, and then I'm just gonna pummel him with a helicopter nunchuck kind of situation. Like right in the head, just
Yeah, roll it.
natural 1.
Hell yeah.
The best roll in the game.
My favorite
Yeah.
number. All right, roll me. So how it works is you roll a 20, you go to the max table for your class. You roll a 1, you go to the total bummer table. So roll me a D20, see what happens.
Okay. 19.
So it is the death blow. A madcap attack leaves your back exposed to your opponent's vicious attack. He's gonna attack and auto crit on you. So
Okay.
You were getting
Alright.
fancy with those nunchucks, and as you turned around,
you might
Yeah.
not die. You are level 3, so you might not die.
he's died once before.
Yeah, he could come back. All right, so let's go. Bum, bum, bum. 10. So he. Okay. All right.
John, did you add your extra HP to your character?
I did roll some d10s to determine my new HP.
Okay.
My
He-
HP is 9.
Wait, how many D10s did you roll?
It says with the brutal corn, you roll 1d10 per level.
And you rolled 3 of them?
Well,
We're level 3 now.
And what's your
Yeah, no.
endurance?
my endurance is 12.
So, okay, that's +0, I think.
So 8 damage.
Whoo, I'm at 1 HP.
It's not death stick.
Cool.
What are the Vito sticks? What do we?
Vitality
Vita
sticks,
stick.
yeah.
Yeah, vitality sticks.
Give you some beef jerky and you'll be good. Just
It's kind of
rub some-
like you like crack
Rub-
them like a glow stick and then just like suck in the
yeah,
fumes.
suck the glowing again. The normal, ordinary glowing fluid.
Normal, ordinary glowing stuff.
I need 2 lists so I can remember.
We're gonna snap into a vitality stick in just 1 second once we kill this.
There you
dude.
go. There you go.
No
Um,
problem.
My action figure will help.
I'm gonna try to laser this guy in the back of the head now that he's turned away to attack my friend.
Just be careful. You might end up shooting Croak.
Yeah, I mean that's a thing that might happen.
Yeah. So give me a roll a d6 to see who you shoot. So we'll go John 1 and then the
Oof.
bad guy 2 through 6.
Well, it's good news as I rolled.
Croak.
I rolled a 2. Good news.
All right, perfect, yeah.
And so
So you're like, yeah,
Love it too.
barely hit. All right, and then a d20 to see if it actually hits.
19.
19 is a hit. Yep. And roll for the damage.
That is that number can't be right. Hold on. 8.
4,007. All right,
I rolled
8,
a
yep.
9 on 2d4 somehow, so it was just I was like that cannot be a correct.
Excellent.
But I did roll
Yeah.
8 instead to the back. Of
Yeah,
this
so
guy,
the laser blast goes through his back, severing his spine and blowing out the front of his chest all over Croak. So Croak, add 1 to your sleeves for being soaked in gore.
Cool.
You're not looking so good, bud. And then I toss over a pack of vitality sticks.
Snap
like
into one of those.
I like half-heartedly. I like make eye contact and half-heartedly kind of spin my nunchuck like everything's okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then it just
man.
kind of just limps down at the end. You're like,
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
it's cool, man. We're still partying.
yeah.
Let's
I-
check these guys over as far as what they've got on them. Anything cool?
yeah. So let's find out. Roll me the. So you got 3 bodies and then 3 chances to loot the dead dude. So give me the old D66 action.
Assuming we all loot one of them, I get a 16.
16. So since they are dead dudes, they could possibly be booby trapped.
Okay.
Just to give you a heads up. You find a bottle of milk laced with combat enhancement drugs.
Milko Plus. Very good.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink that. Something's got to keep this cheese running out of my pores on tap.
You're just cranking it. I mean, you can chug as a bonus action. That's like there's 3 rules in the wasteland.
Oh, that's
Number
right.
3.
I'll wait and I'll check it later.
Okay.
I'm used to chugging glugs, and so
Yeah, not milk.
I go in and loot, and as I go, I want to take a little huff of the remnants of the fumes of laughing gas.
Get a little high off it.
Just a little,
All right.
It's on
yeah.
brand as the Cosmic Barbarian.
All right. So yeah, that's true. That is true. Yep.
I get a
So-
21. Do I blow up?
No. You roll it again because we already rolled that one. I like to see different things.
44.
44 is booby trapped. So
I kick it away.
give me a prowess check to see if you can. Actually, let's see what kind of. Roll me a d6 and see what kind of bomb it is.
Uno.
All right, yeah. So it's a finger popper. So it's gonna take off a finger, or if you prowess check it, you can kick the body.
I get a
quick.
2.
A 2. Yep. So you like pick up like a makeshift piece of metal or whatever they were using, and kind of slide the body as it blows up a little bit. Nothing big. It was just
awesome.
A finger popper.
I am pleased at this result. This seems like a net win.
Totally. And then John, loot the last one, if you'd like.
Sure.
Excellent.
Wait, what am I rolling? 2d6?
2d6.
Yep.
Or like a D66, you know.
31.
31 is 3 more ninja stars.
Ah, yeah.
But you could have just gone back into the room and gotten infinite more ninja stars.
I mean, I already have a fanny pack. How many come standard in a shuriken fanny pack?
Let's go standard 12 pack.
Okay, so I'm
still in the plastic. Love
Yes,
that
I got
smell.
15 shuriken.
Excellent.
Love it.
And you get a +1 anytime somebody actually watches you throw them. You get a +1 to your attitude.
It's hilarious.
Great.
Makes sense.
Question is, what's the nature of the gun arm? Does it have like body horror style, like I can will different parts to move around, anything like that?
Whatever you want.
I mean,
How
you
are
are
you
the author of your own gun arm.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Then I want to make it so that like the chamber that holds ammunition is like sort of multifunction. So I'm just going to take all of those shuriken and just crank them straight into the magazine holder for my gun hand.
Right.
Perfect.
You had the option for a grenade attachment, but you went with the shuriken underbelly.
Yeah, you did. You did that upgrade instead.
You did the right thing, John.
New Game Plus,
right
you can
thing.
try again.
Thank you.
Excellent. As the smoke in this room clears over these dead bodies, what do we see?
So you see just pretty much dead bodies and makeshift armor and all that stuff. Nothing crazy. It was like they were setting up an ambush.
Oh no, I meant like doors and other stuff like that.
Oh yeah, so there's just another door to the north.
Cool. Same. I'm assuming same process for doors. One of y'all on each side, and then I'll send the drone through to get a little sneak peek.
Yeah. This is your standard swoosh door is there.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll move the drone in to see what we see.
Excellent. So I clicked the wrong thing, of course. So
it happens to the best of us.
I
I believe in your ability to recover.
I appreciate that. Okay. Swoosh door opens up to a square room. There is blood all over the floor, covering a checkered floor. Around the room are other doors. Like so there's so to the north is a door, another door, and then there's a door with a number 1 on it, a number 2 on it, a number 3 on it, and a number 4 on it.
On the floor?
Behind door?
No, like exactly like Let's Make a Deal style. Big like glittery numbers on the doors.
Love it. What do we see anybody in the room?
No, you do not. So roll me you don't even have to brain check. You see it. You see a blood, like somebody dragged a bloody body into door number 4.
Excellent. I said, okay, it looks like it's clear, but it looks like we've got a choice to make. As we get into this next room, as I boldly stride into this room, I am gonna cast a hack. As soon as I can find Ron again, there we go. I'm gonna cast Threat Detect in this room.
Threat Detect.
Let me. What does Threat Detect do? You might ask.
Yes, please enlighten me. That's the biggest problem. I never remember like what the spells or anything do.
I mean, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
So, Threat Detect does a lot of what you might expect from a spell with that name. The Skullgrammer can see where possible threats are within a 120-foot radius. The hack can't tell who or what it is, just if the hostile Just if it is hostile, red dot, or friendly, green dot.
Okay, so ping's like aliens. Perfect. That's exactly what I thought of when I wrote that. Sure. Yeah. So okay. So yeah. So you got like your screen from your deck, and you're like kind of like like EKGing like the room, and you notice that around the vicinity of door number 2 is pinging 3 red. Yeah, door number 2 is pinging 3 red. And then there is a possibility of a ping. It's a faint green one on door 4. It's kind of like green, and then it goes to red, then it goes to green.
Interesting. And the other 2 doors are just blank?
They are blank.
I would like to gaze into the doors with my infrared cyclops eye.
All right, let me see what infrared actually does. I don't want to spoil anything. I want to
Preferably dope shit.
I'm pretty sure infrared sight is like predator vision. Like you see like heat.
Yeah, it's heat vision, like a snake or predator. I'll go with predator. Give me predator vision.
You're pretty like, predator isn't not cool, but I don't think it's wall penetrating, right? Like it's
no, it's not. It's just
come on, Tony.
Like,
yeah,
it's
classic,
bro. Look, I recently read an article on the evolution of dark vision, and infravision was a big part of that from BX. And so it's just another way of seeing. With no
but you could
color
see.
this
I know you could see like footprints and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is
all right. What you got for me on the footprint scale?
No, I'm just saying like infravision, you could see footprint.
And can I right now?
You cannot.
All right, so we've got 2 doors that don't show anything.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We've got 2 doors that don't show anything. 1 door vacillating between red and green, and 1 door that we don't.
Three pings of red. Yeah, door number 2 is 3 pings of red. And you have the door to the north.
And the door that's pinging back and forth red to green is the door that there's a bloody smear leading towards.
No, actually, the door 4 with the bloody smear is the red green.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said door 1. I apologize.
I said is the one. Not is number
numbers.
1, but is the door that has that is popping back and forth. So door number 4 is that door.
Yes.
It's such an interesting. Like I got to check door number 4 because I got to know. But the question is, do we want to open these other 2 doors that have nothing behind them first, theoretically?
It's on the deck, so is it a visual display that we can all see?
No, so essentially it's like a green, like a bluish grid, right? And then
can we all see it, or can only Tony's or Dawn?
Show it.
Yeah, I pop it up so everybody can see it over my power glove.
I wait for it to vacillate to green, and then I open the door while it's green.
All right, I'm down with that.
So you open the door, and then you see just a heaping pile of dead bodies with something like you can hear something eating and munching, and like the bodies are moving around.
Shut that door right away.
I throw some oil in, and I light it up, and then close the door.
Ooh.
Okay. You hear the wails of a goat, half goat.
Oh, there's whales?
Yeah. You hear like a help me, help me.
Oh,
what are you doing?
Trasher is not gonna help.
That's unfortunate. Our potential friend goat friend just got burnt to death.
Yeah.
I
really wanted the goat friend, the sentient goat.
Let's look at doors. Let's look at door 3 that had nothing behind it.
Okay, so door 3 has a quintessential treasure chest that you would see in like a dungeon setting on a pedestal.
I'm gonna use my. Do you remember I made a weapon that was a club that has a grabber arm on the end of it?
Yeah.
I literally made the grabber club. I'm going to use that to try to open the top of the treasure chest.
Excellent. So the treasure chest opens up with nothing, with ease, if you will.
I'll look inside.
Look inside, and then you cue the Zelda music, right?
Da-na-na-na.
And inside, do you want? I'll just roll it. So you find.
I did roll a 66 on my side, if that matters.
You did a 66.
Yeah.
I'll take that one. You find a high freedom high octane freedom potion.
Take the high octane freedom potion.
And then as you take it, give me a brains check.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah, I rolled a 2. We're good.
Okay, so you notice that there might be like the box is a little like the high octane freedom potion is sitting higher than the depth of the actual box.
Cool. So I can tell there's something hinky happening as I look at my character sheet to see if I can do anything about that. Come back to me in just 1 second. What's everybody else doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
How about you, Croak?
Door number 2 is safe.
Huh?
I said door number 2 is safe.
I'll try door number 2.
Are you just gonna open it?
What? No. I'm going to put my non-ear, because I'm pretty sure frogs just have holes on the side of their head for ears. I'm going to put my
Unless you want to, buddy.
Yeah. Put my head next to the door and just listen very quickly. Do I hear anything?
Yeah. So give me a. Sorry, stupid. Out of all the times to message me, give me a. It's a 1 in 6 chance that you can hear something at the door.
6.
6. You hear silence. Nothing.
All right. Yeah, I'll shake the knob and try to push it open.
Okay. So it's actually a pull. So you got to pull this one in.
All right.
So you like open it.
Yes.
So onto the handle, you've noticed it's a little rough. So you give it the old yank, right? So you notice that there was a bunch of strings attached to the handle, and then as you do it, 3 cans of sweet treat jellied meat or whatever open up, and then a fan ignites, and then the wafting the fumes of the jellied meat into a vent above the setup.
Okay.
Roll me a brains
to unpack
check.
there.
Yeah, I know. Okay, imagine spam. Let's just call it what it is. Spam,
I got it.
Right, so there's spam, and as he opens the door, it opens up the cans of spam while setting a fan on to shoot the fumes up into the vent.
Okay.
This is either the best or worst trap ever, and I don't know which one it is yet.
I have a feeling it had something to do with.
We got to figure out where that vent goes, and we'll find out.
Yeah, I roll under my brains. I roll a 13 under a 15.
So you know that spam. We're just gonna call it spam because I don't remember sweet treat or whatever, jellied meat, whatever. The thing that
spam like an acronym and like.
Yeah, totally. So you do know that it's not only disgusting, but it attracts chuds. The smell attracts chuds. So as you realize what's going on, you hear screeching and clawing of a potential horde of chuds coming through the vents.
Luckily,
they're
it's
coming
also
through the
attracted a
vents?
Chad.
So you hear them scraping, they're a bit of a distance away. They're not full on pouring out yet.
But they are traveling through vents to get to us.
Yes.
All right, we should set some sort of bomb or something underneath of this vent. Definitely block the door. I heard chuds coming through the vent ways, and that's not good.
I'm gonna use my grabber to grab that potion.
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use my grabber to reach in and grab that potion off and pull it back out real quick.
The what?
Didn't you already get it?
I didn't because it was
I thought you. Oh, gotcha. I thought you already grabbed it. My bad.
I assumed that you had got it.
No, because you said it was on an elevated thing, and I said, "Come back to me as I decided what I want to do."
Gotcha. So so you were going to grab it, noticed the height difference, and then stopped.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna grab it with my grabber club.
Excellent. Okay. Yep.
if nothing happens, then I want to investigate the bottom of this chest.
Yeah, nothing happens.
I want to investigate the bottom of the chest.
Excellent. Roll. Actually, let's do it by you yourself. What would you specifically like to see?
So it's just that the chest is up higher than it normally would appear to be. Right?
Yeah, as viewing, it's like the chest. You see like the the velvet inlay, but it's definitely like higher than it should be.
And I don't see. There's nothing else on the. Is there anything else on the exterior as I look around?
Nope. The exterior is clear.
The interior is made out of velvet.
Yeah, let's go like crushed like purple velvet.
Cool. I'm gonna like cut the edges of the velvet and pull that up first. Like I'll de-upholster the inside.
Yeah,
of
so you notice that it's just a false bottom and it pulls up, and then there is a blue key card hidden underneath it.
God, just leveled up.
Yeah, totally.
I'm gonna take my yellow key card.
Yeah.
Does it look like an authority key card? Like, is this the next level?
Yeah, it's exactly.
Cool.
Like,
I'm gonna leave my yellow key card for the next person who comes through. That way, they potentially get something also too. But I'll swap out to blue key card access. Yeah, that's great. That sounds wonderful. What are y'all doing about this trap?
How wide is
there's a bunch of chads in there?
Yeah, 5.
Chuds.
So 5 feet.
How many chads?
It's 5 feet.
Yeah. Wait, you said how wide the vent?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd say 5 feet. So like you could like theoretically crawl through it, but you couldn't really. Well, it's a little smaller than 5 feet. Then
how high up off the ground is it?
It is like 8 feet off the ground.
I just take another thing of laughing gas, and I'm just gonna put it on the fan, like put it in front of the fan that's blowing up into the vent.
Oh, hey! Don't waste any of that. That's good stuff.
Are you gonna hold it?
No, but I mean, like if
the grabber thing. I don't know. Well, sure.
No. I'm gonna.
Like on like the pedestal that was on there.
Yeah, we're just leaving because then it'll blow it up into the vent system and it'll hit the jugs.
Yeah.
Why don't we try to dip out? There's other doors. Why don't we see if we can get out of here?
Yeah. Before
they show up, we can maybe barricade the door to this room from the outside. Oh, it's a pull door. Damn it, we can't do that.
Just take out the chads. It's fine.
All right.
So we'll put the laughing gas in, close the door.
Okay.
Can I laser the lock? Like, is it a metal door?
Yeah. Go.
They're all swooshy doors. Yeah, I'm gonna laser.
No,
these
aren't swooshy doors. The Price is Right doors are or whatever. Let's make a deal. Doors are normal doors.
I want to fuse the lock shut, basically. Am I making a check or am I making a thing?
Let's do the 3 of a kind, 2 of a kind.
Oh, I love that. I'm a big fan.
And if you fail, then you're just gonna burn the door down.
All right, we got
but you'll make it.
2 6s we're gonna hold on to.
Gotcha. Locked in 2 6s.
My next roll, we got 2 4s to go alongside that.
Excellent.
So we're gonna drop that one out. We're gonna keep, and then I got another 6, so we're good.
Perfect. Yep. So you essentially like arc weld the door like shut, and then you hear like what you would assume would be laughing chuds, even though no one's ever heard a chud laugh in real life before. So it's kind of like a cackle mixed with a screech as they're like still scraping at the door. But
they're far too stoic.
Yeah, they it seems that the door is holding the chud invasion back.
All right, so we know that there's 3 somethings behind this other door.
Yes.
We're about to go out. So I guess formation-ish? Because this one swings open?
This is a pull door, yeah.
Yeah, these are pull doors.
Cool.
If only you had a sentient goat that could tell you what was behind each door.
Yeah, I opened that door. How's the fire doing? Everybody okay in here?
Yeah, it smells like lamb chops. You are salivating at the mouth at the
Ooh, I go get it.
Yeah, you want to? Okay, you got it.
Great. I take it with me. Good luck, guys. Look what I found.
Yeah, so essentially it's like he's so burnt you just like pull his leg off and then just like have like
it falls right off the bone.
I'm gonna
So
veil mild cannibalism.
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you're welcome to eat it, but
Yeah.
That's good call, Tony. Appreciate it. Thank you.
So you know, like
I just
in
don't want to hear about it.
You know, like in beat 'em ups when you like hit a trash can and there's like a smoking turkey
Yeah,
that you can just pick up. That's what it's like. He's
so,
turned into a full meal.
a perfect lamb chop.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I saw it, like a perfect lamb chop.
With no consideration of origin.
No, with on a
fair.
nice plate with some like green like garnishing.
So we're gonna open this other door with these 3 somethings behind it.
Sure.
Let them
Can
chill
I
back
peek
there.
in the door?
We have other
Crack it.
doors to explore. We could just lose them. I have like 1 HP, dude. Like, did anybody give me any?
I tossed you
we
vitality
gave you
sticks.
the Slim Jims, man.
How many Slim Jims?
I tossed you 4.
Okay.
I don't know what that does, but I tossed you 4 of them.
So
assume a D4
vitality
something.
sticks. I think it's
My assumption.
4. Let me see. There's like a chance you can get addicted to them. I do know that.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Randy be praised.
wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. So vitality 6 is 1d4, regain 1d4 hit points with a 5% addiction that's cumulative. So the first time you do it,
Cumulative?
yeah.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Rolling D4s. I have 4 of them.
Yep.
Are you just gonna jam them all?
4,
Excellent.
6. Plus 2 is 6. I'll eat 1 more. All right, so 8 health.
All right. So roll a d100 for the first one of 5% chance.
Or just a D20, and then it's 1 under, 2 under, 3 under.
Sure, whatever. That works.
I mean, I don't have a D100, so I'm going to roll a D20.
Yeah, that's fine.
11.
So I would say no then, right? Yeah, obviously
Correct.
not.
Yeah.
All right, so now it's a 10% chance.
So it's
Keep
1 or
rolling.
2.
So now it's a 1 or 2. Man, you're smart.
8.
Nope. And then now it's a 15% chance.
Yeah.
15.
You are
You get-
safe. You did not get addicted.
Can't believe you have 9 hit points.
On 3d10,
It's
On 3D
terrible.
3D4.
3d4.
Yeah, because he was a war wizard prior.
What
That's
about?
right, that's
but
right.
you're a
Combat
unicorn man
amphibian.
now.
No, well, I kept all of my base stats stay the same, but I just get different attacks and different moves and any of this stuff that we're adding here.
That's what happens.
I
That's
would
what-
argue you have different hit points, but
That's what happens when you get moved. Next level, you get the D10 hit points.
Yeah,
Fine.
totally.
So,
great, love it. Balance on the fly. I would
um,
like to crack the door open and look inside to see if there's any, shall we say, monstrosities.
Yes, give me a agility save throw.
Fuck! Oh, I hate these. It's over. It's equal or over, right?
Equal or over, yes.
I do not.
Okay, so as you open the door,
Ugh.
Hobo with a shotgun sticks the shotgun in your face and pulls the trigger. And misses miraculously.
he was
Great.
excited.
Yeah, he was a little nervous and jumped the gun and blows
Well,
a
I
hole,
jump the gun over it,
literally.
and then I'm gonna spike knuckles him in the face.
Sure. Give me a prowess check.
I succeed.
You succeed and then see if you hit. Roll a d20, see if you hit him.
So this is burliness.
Nope, this will just be whatever you're attacking with.
Great. So it's 19 plus 4, 23.
Yeah, that's a hit. And then deal your damage.
Great. It's 5 plus bleed. I don't know
Yeah.
what bleed does.
So it would be at the beginning of the next phase. He takes more damage, but he's dead. You managed to dispatch the hobo with a shotgun. But the other two...
I take his shotgun.
Well, hold on. The other two hobos that are in there, because you've invaded their shanty town, try to grapple you. So give me a burliness check to see if you...
Sure. Use it. I get a 4, and with my burliness, 17 plus 2, that's 19. So I get under.
Yep. You're good. So then now you're just in a room with two homeless guys. When their dead friend on the floor, you're gonna pick up a shotgun real quick.
No, if there's two guys, then what I want to do is grab them both by the throats and then suplex them over the top of my head into the room with my two buddies.
Sure. Yeah, that's definitely a burliness check.
I get under.
You got it. Yeah, you tussle them into the room, and now they're on the floor in the checkered floor with blood all over it.
Here we go.
They're like, wait. Like, what are you doing? Like, we're here to help you. We weren't trying to do anything. We just thought you were going to come and take our cool little cardboard castle we built away from us, like the other guys do.
Oh, that's great. Would you like some goat?
You going to feed them goat?
I'm just talking.
If they're hungry, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
They're hobos, so like I'm offering them food.
I mean, by goat, you don't mean Jasper that was living across the hallway, do you?
Wouldn't know if I saw him, but looks great.
Sure. Yeah. So you feed them.
Veil.
Yeah. No, I'm not like going into.
I know. I just want to have Tony's back.
Gotcha. I got you. I wasn't gonna do anything crazy, Tony. Don't worry. All right. So the irradiated meat of Jasper, the hobo, he gains red glow. So one starts glowing. He's like, it's
I
not
hear
the
that's
worst
good
I've
around
seen.
these parts.
Then the other one, actually, painful open sores begin to form on his body as they're.
Hey, Don, you got a buddy.
Hey.
Pulsating pus as he's screaming because every time he moves, it hurts.
Poor guy.
Could have been worse.
Yum.
Yeah, totally. But he succumbs to those the damage because he's just a poor homeless guy, and with one hit point, you managed to kill him by feeding him the meat.
Well, my heart was in the right place.
Yeah. He died what he loved to do while he was living.
A stranger is just a hobo you haven't fed irradiated meat to yet.
Exactly.
So as we look back into their shanty town,
Yes.
is it just a cardboard like kingdom?
It's a cardboard castle. Yeah, like a kid would make. They got like a cardboard fort that they live in.
Is there? I have not looked in door number 4, so if it was behind a wave of if it's behind a wave of burnt flesh now, that's fine. Have we seen a door out of here at all?
Yeah, so to the north is a door that has the. That's what I said. You probably in the
there was a lot more interesting stuff going on.
Yeah. Which is fine.
I do remember
Yeah.
you said that now.
There is a door, like a swoosh door to the north that leads.
Oh, so there is.
But,
we've known where the just outdoor was the entire time. That's great.
yeah, but to be fair, there is a blue key card access holder, like lock on it.
Excellent.
So you would have had to have found the blue key card
Excellent.
to advance anyway.
Well, I'm glad we did things in the right order, not wasting time trying that door earlier. I take the key card and I stick it in.
Yep, and it's like
Have fun, boys.
Access granted.
Ooh. Mrs. Roddenberry, is that you?
Wait, do we recognize that as the voice of the mother frame?
Roll me a brains check. I don't necessarily. Maybe.
Yeah, 6, totally.
Yeah. So your time in the Doom Gape, you've heard like Mother Frame come over the PA system and bark orders at other scientists and stuff. So you know that's Mother Frame.
We standard restore procedure, one of them on each side. I'm gonna send my drone through.
Yep. So before the door opens, you hear like and feel the mechanicalness of the Doom Gate moving into a specific configuration.
Great. Yeah, that's wonderful as it rumbles around us. And then we swoosh.
Yep. So you swoosh in, and it's super bright light, like crazy bright light, and then so you got the drone or the drone going in. Yep. So like as it's going in, it's like so bright, it's like staticking and making the. So it's like I envision a video like a VHS camera duct taped to the top of a.
Absolutely.
Okay, RC car. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you're going in, like, yeah, it's just like static and white. You cannot tell what's going on in there.
Oh, interesting. I mean, when the door opens, what did we see?
Just a giant, like, bright light, you know,
Okay.
like the light. And you're just
All
like,
right,
it's
well,
so bright that you
there's-
I
can't.
put on my rad shades.
I put on my Hasta La Vista shades that I don't have, but my character does.
Excellent. Yep.
So that the bright light, you know, flashing lights. Upside down, Tony. You got to do
I
this.
can't do that. I've tried it so many times.
Oh, man.
It's not a thing. That
It's there you go. You look great.
Yeah.
Oh,
it hurts so
dang.
bad.
Dang.
Not a way my shoulders are designed to roll. Yeah. So, anyways, I put on my Hasta La Vista shades and step in.
Yep. So as you step in, you notice that there is a single computer terminal in the middle of the room. And then you hear a voice. Want to play a game, Ron?
I mean, there's an old saying in the Wasteland, and that's the only way to win is not to play the game.
Excellent. Then have a seat. There's like a chair.
Joshua? Was that his name?
Is
Trying to
this
remember.
is this space just a void of light with
Yes.
a terminal in the middle of it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll move up towards the computer bank, even as I say that.
Okay. I just dropped a dice. I have to try to get. It's like in the worst spot possible. Of course. Wait, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna.
The worst spot possible for a dice is for it to be a D4 and it to be on the floor in the middle of the night when you're walking around.
It's one I actually need, and it's all the way in the corner behind my desk to where I can't even like grab it with a toe.
You need a stick.
I need-
Dice stick.
If only you had a club that was also had a grapple stick on the end of it. then you could take off with.
Yeah.
I know, and I don't even know where like all my extra.
I mean,
What is going
if
on?
it's a standard dice, we could also roll it for you.
Okay, I got it. I found them. Yeah, but what's the fun in that?
What kind of dice are those, by the way?
They are actually plutonium Nyborg. I use the plutonium Nyborg Black
Speaking-
Rainbow dice.
There we go,
Speaking
black
of
rainbow
glowing.
dice.
Sponsored actually 75% of this crew.
In some way, shape, or form. We
Yeah.
are big Black Rainbow fans here on the stream. Go away their stuff a lot. Love showcasing them. Love working with them. Lots of cool stuff you can get over on the campaign also too.
Yeah. So they we'll get into that in a minute. All right. So, hello, Ron. Welcome to the game. The rules are simple. You beat me and you are free. I beat you and you stay here forever.
I
Okay.
reach up my hammer over my head to smash it.
You're just gonna smash the computer?
No, I'm not gonna smash it. I'm raising it up to.
He's
Oh.
just in position.
Okay, gotcha. So we will play a game of Yahtzee.
All right.
I love that Mother Frame is just like a lonely 50-year-old who's like,
I also like that you'll hack it to
I'm just
play
looking for a
Yahtzee. So
friend.
you need to hack
It's up
to
to
play
you, Ron.
Yahtzee to play Yahtzee.
Would you like to highest hand wins?
highest hand wins.
Highest
stand on my
hand
tippy toes.
Wins.
What are my other options? Thermonuclear war or
Yeah,
just
totally.
highest hand
Ooh,
wins?
tic tac toe. Do tic tac toe. I love that one.
So you
Highest
could
hand-
do. You
highest
could
hand-
do.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm saying you could do highest hand wins, or you could do a race to see who could get all sixes the fastest.
Let's do highest hand wins.
Okay.
Mainly because I'm not working with physical dice, and that seems to be
Yeah.
a differential factor.
You would just. All right, done. And that's more of a like a IRL.
No, I love that as a
version.
mechanic though.
Yeah.
All right, so highest hand wins. How many rolls do we get, or is it single roll?
What do you think? You want? Let's just do 3. Like do normal. Like
Normal Yahtzee
Yahtzee.
rules. All right.
Yeah.
And it's the highest poker hand we're going for, correct?
Yes. Highest poker hand, because I believe what like a 3 of a kind and 2 of a kind is
That's a full house.
full house. I have this all written down somewhere. I don't know.
I have a little card in my wallet that I got years ago of like
Poker hands. Oh,
And
that's
in order,
genius.
yeah.
The question is right now on my last roll, do I abandon the full house I already have to go for a 4 of a kind? That's the real
No.
question. Yeah,
I
the
would-
answer is always
The,
no.
the answer is no.
So, I also guess theoretically I can hold on to that till I know what is happening.
Yeah.
I'm 2 rolls in and at a full house, 6s and 4s.
Great.
I'm guessing based on Brian's rolls that he did not do as well off the bat.
I got two pairs.
Yeah, so full house is going to win.
Yeah, so you trump. Congratulations, Ron. You win. And then you see the lights dim down, and then the door to the helipad where your attack chopper is sitting there waiting.
Do a celebratory nunchuck thing.
Excellent.
I looked down at the console. I was like, do you want to stay here?
I'm everywhere, Ron.
So is that a no or?
Yeah.
I'm going to stick a blank tape in
Okay.
and just say, well, if you want to be one more place and see what the mother frame does.
Yeah, so Mother Frame imparts her digital consciousness onto the tape.
I'm going to stick that in my pocket.
Sweet.
And then we can head out to the helicopter. Unless anybody else has something cool they want to do.
I snort some cosmic dust on the way out.
I ask for some cosmic dust as well.
I hook it up.
That's
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Do you know what happens when you
Bad
You
stuff.
did that last time, didn't
That's
you?
exactly what it was. Rainbow
Bad
dust
stuff.
that you mixed with cosmic dust. And it was that you would cut out of a dead body. I love this. I love that this is how we close out adventures of
if
Neon
you-
Lords.
if
Did you know I'm actually my god reincarnated? It's awesome.
That's far out, man.
Yeah, man. Here, have some more.
So if you're a non-cosmic barbarian snort cosmic dust, your heart explodes.
You make a
Oh,
death
really?
save. You
Yeah,
make a death
you
save.
make a
Yeah.
death save.
Make a death save.
Die.
It's all right. We'll just bring you back
Die.
again next time. Woo!
Death save.
All right,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
roll the death save. Did you fail?
Oh, what am I rolling? Just a
Just a
D20?
D20
Ugh.
versus your death.
Is he with 25%
Let
chance
me
to
find
die?
my number.
Well, he's a war wizard by heart, so he technically has a lower death save than the rest of you because war
Lower,
wizards want to
good.
die.
Okay.
Oh no, it went. Where the hell did it go? I had it. I had my thing open.
Oh,
I
that's
rolled
fine.
a 9. I
You
rolled a
might-
9. I had my character
It's
sheet a
just-
second ago.
There's no way that's good.
For a war wizard, that might.
It might.
Really?
it might-
For level
yeah,
3? All right.
Yeah, it might actually. Let's see. Level 3 war wizard death save is a 12. So no, you succumb to
shit.
your heart attack in the Mad Dog attack chopper as you're flying away from the Doom Gape.
I gotta stop sharing this
As
stuff.
I download him again, I take the same tape from last time, download you,
All right.
and just write another slash mark at the end of it.
I
All
love
right,
this.
Don,
So-
where do we find him next time? And we ride the helicopter to the next place we resurrect him.
Yeah, so
Roll credits.
well, here I got a better one. So okay, so you get in the so everything happens. The attack chopper takes off. We got a nice like a wide shot. The helicopter going up, right? So then it goes up, fade to black. We get the credits. Then we always do a post-credit scene. Yeah, I stole it from Tony. I noticed on the last one. So every Neon Lords game I do a post-credit scene because
Love
you
it.
have to, right? So the post-credit scene I envision is usually I just take it over, but we can all ad lib too. But this is how I see it. I see Tony not wanting, or Ron, sorry, to not want his friend to die. He rips apart his tape deck and then fashions it a way to upload the digital consciousness of Mother Frame into Almond Choke or Croak.
I forgot
Almond
that
Cup.
was his name.
Almond Cough. Croak.
I
Croak.
like Crow.
Croak.
So
Croak.
then all of a sudden his eyes shoot up and you just see binary like brrr, like going through his pupils, and then it just goes to black, and then we
And
get
then,
like
and then Wake Up by Rage Against the Machine plays.
I like that one. We'll figure out what happens next time when John's character has a robot living in their head also too.
Right.
Awesome. Excellent. Let's do our reaction roll. Reaction roll is a live stream inside of a live stream. It's our chance to sit down with the creator of a game that we just played and talk to them about playing that game. Today, we are sitting down with Brian Shutter of Neon Lords of the Toxic Wastelands, talking about what it's like to play this wonderful game, bringing back Ron Pompadompador, which every time I flip to the section in the thing for Skulljammers, I'm always like, man, that guy looks just like Ron Pompadompador, and it is because Ron Pompadompador is one of the pieces of art that John drew last time for our stream that made it into the book.
Yep.
I love Neon Lords. Neon Lords is very important to Plus One. Brian was the first person to reach out to us about streaming one of their games who wasn't somebody who I messaged, and so I'm always excited to have you on. Right now, you've got the Kickstarter going on for Carnage Edition. Tell us a little bit about Neon Lords and a little bit about the current Kickstarter project.
Yeah, so Neon Lords is like a hyper like what's the word? Hyper just ridiculousness of 80s, 90s nostalgia. Throw on top of a BX skeleton of a game, and then you pretty much just throw the rules out the window and just have fun. But there are rules. You can play by the rules, but
you can play by the rules. But Brian, anytime you ask a rules question, one of my favorite things is Brian was like, "Here's how it actually works." But let's not do that. Let's just figure it out. Unless you want forearms, at which point you got to roll on the mutation table.
Oh, I forgot about the forearms.
Next time. It's all
time.
good. It's all good.
Next time.
We gotta save Croak.
Totally.
One of the things I'm most excited about as the official spokesperson of Glug Chug Soda is the Glug Chug golden ticket that is part of this Kickstarter. Tell us a little bit about the Glug Chug golden ticket.
Yeah, so so it randomly inserted into 10 Kickstarter books is going to be a golden ticket it's an invite to tour the Glug Chug factory with me as your tour guide.
I am very excited about it. It's a super fun game. It's also very it is like a lot of games we play are zine weight games, small independent games here on the channel. There's a lot of really great stuff in a lot of them, but it is this is a big book. This is not a small. I should probably move us off the Kickstarter page. Hold on. But it's a chunky, very, very beautiful book. Tons of great art, some stuff by John, but a lot of stuff by Mustafa, Diogo, a lot of other great artists in the RPG scene. A lot of great add-ons and other stuff like that you can get. Because Brian, in addition to not knowing how to say these are the rules, we have to play by them, also I don't think knows how to stop just making cool stuff appear alongside your game. So tell us about some of the cool stuff that we're going to see. We don't normally do this much of a promo, but I really love this game. I really love all this stuff you make for it. So I do want people to get a little bit of a sense of the physical reality and all the cool shit that comes with it.
Let me see. Let me pull up the old Kickstarter. So so we unlocked we funded, so we unlocked a new character called the Noise Thrasher, which is a thank you, John. It's a mix between a 80s thrash head and a noise marine from 40K. So it's subatomic weapons that you can blast your enemies with, or you can party bard and affect the party in various ways with other different kind of riffs and what have yous. We talked about the golden ticket. So essentially it's the same book, like I was saying. So then the big thing, it's a dust jacket cover, and the main cover is going to be different, but you won't see the cover until it's physically in your hands. I'm not releasing the cover.
So the cover we're seeing on there is not the cover.
That's just the dust jacket.
That's just the dust jacket.
The Moose did the cover already. It's glorious, but it's canon to the story. It's kind of like a big reveal.
I'm super excited.
So it's you won't know. I'm not showing it until you get it in your hands. And then the secret class is still there. So, and then within the book somewhere is a hidden class that you have to find. And then there's going to be a hidden adventure. Thank you. There's going to be a hidden adventure this time added to that. And then all the adventures are getting ripped out. And then it's space bulk is what's getting added in. It's essentially a supplement adventure where there's derelict spaceships that orbit the planet that were touched by chaos storms and are melded in with other ships and planets and stuff. and you essentially can adventure on there finding cool ancient xenotechnology and random cults that worship space gods and all that stuff in there. And then there's a bunch of adventure hooks. There's a way to name it. There's a bunch of different generating charts and tables. And there's a Loot the Dead Dude in Space table in there. There's just, it's massive. It's like almost like 35 pages already.
I love it.
And I'm not even done with that. And then that's going to be added. So we're looking at like over 260 pages to the main book. There's like in the main book, there's a bunch of just like murky areas where like we're just cleaning up the language, you know, not bad language, but, you know, like making it easier for people to read. And then the big thing is like oracle texting, in a magic term, the spells to make them all like universal, so it's easier to comprehend them.
Awesome.
In a nutshell. I'm sure I forgot some other wild stuff that we've added, but
patches, hats, shirts, black rainbow dice. You can get not only that, you can get I think this is on my desk somewhere nearby. You can get the repugnant crossover little pocket zine or the repugnant patch from Black Rainbow. Also Black Rainbow posters, a lot of just really amazing, cool stuff that like I love seeing, and I love like a lot of people like they'll release a very slim system, but the adventure support isn't there. Like the amount of content that is getting created for Neon Lords, the stuff that you're pumping out is enough that if you wanted to make this your new home game, it's very easy to step into. Or if you just want to one shot it like we did today, it's very, very easy to do as well. So I had a blast. I'm going to drop that link also as well. We're going to be doing a giveaway of some cool stuff in just a second. We'll talk about what those items are in a moment. But before we do that, let's hear from our other players. Let's start again, coming back second time in the Wastelands. We had Afamclaw, and then now Croak, now potentially Mother Croak. We've got,
I like that.
We've got John DeCampos. John, why don't you tell people who you are, what you do, but what it was like to play Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland again.
Always a joy, because like the whole world setting and the whole aesthetic of what Neon Lords does is just like subconsciously implanted in my psyche. Playing a mutant frog person with a flesh gun that fires shurikens, that's like, yeah, it's just, this is just like eating an ice cream sundae for me with my brain. It's awesome. Have a lot of fun. And Brian, I'll tell you what, man, let me get a print a second edition. I'll do some pieces for you. Like, we'll just call it even. Let me know.
That's a deal.
All right, bet. There we go. Let me know. We'll talk after the stream.
All right.
And yeah, on that note, I'm a freelance illustrator. I do stuff in the metal and punk local music scene here that includes artwork, but also music here in Baltimore. I run Terrible Games. We make we're a small publisher, and we've released Token Terror's Battlegrounds and 6 unique solo games. We're working on a new campaign coming up this fall for Black Mold. We're looking at launching in mid-October. You can follow us on the Kickstarter preview page, which is live, or you can go to terriblegames.info and follow us there as well. And one more thing, I'm part of a improv troupe called Whose Roll Is It Anyway that does a monthly stream show where the audience comes up with the monsters, items, and NPC dialogue, and we fill in the blanks Mad Lib style while doing a madcap adventure improvisational style. So hit us up if you want to see that. We do have a podcast and the stream on YouTube. And that's it. That is it for me.
Awesome. We'll also have the links in the description. I'll drop the link to that Kickstarter project in the chat also too. Did you have any questions you wanted to ask Brian, John?
Just the one about trying to get some more of my art into his next book.
All right, sweet. That works. Awesome. Let's meet. First time on stream. Glad to sit down and play with you and with Trasher. Graham, why don't you tell people who you are, what you do, and what it was like to play Neon Lords?
Yes, so I'm Graham Gens. I'm a writer, performer, and a game designer. I live in New Jersey, just outside of New York City. I have a Kickstarter for Zine Quest 4 right now. It's called Under the Autumn Strangely. It's pastoral horror. It's got a shared GM system. For me, the best part about playing this game with everybody was the flavor and the tone and how much everybody was able to add into that. It was a joy to have these little details that built into other details. If the idea is to immerse us like in a vat of radioactive goo. Like I felt that flavor, and that was super enjoyable to be a part of.
Awesome. And as always, we'll drop the Under the Autumn Strangely link in the chat also too. Very excited about that. Love the source material there as well. Did you have any questions you wanted to ask Brian about the game?
Yeah, so you have this second edition. Once it's out, do you want to be writing more adventures? Are there more ideas you're playing with? There's new mechanics, which are very exciting. You have hacking stuff. I'm most interested in the world. What ways do you want to build out the world in the future?
So there's about 50 different books coming out. So
Great.
The big next one is Deities and Demi Bros, where we expand on the Wrestle pantheon of gods and add the space gods and the chaos gods and all that stuff. That's the big push people are asking for. And there's new classes. There's like vehicle supplement, a ton of different adventures, and there's like the Atlas of the world, because like what you perceive as Neoterra XX, there's like more to the world. That's just the United States section. So there's like a ton of stuff coming out.
I love it.
Love it.
And I love somebody said, "Oh, that's sweet. Are all these going to be on Kickstarters?" Which I'm assuming Jono was asking about the stuff that you just talked about. Is that stuff that people should keep an eye on there for? Are some of these going to be direct releases? Because I know you like Savage Systems. You basically like the adventure books. You basically, after the campaign was done last time, were like, I'm gonna release an adventure guide with it. It was in the Pledge Manager and some other places. But what can people look forward to as far as when some of that other content is coming?
So I don't know. It's hard because I like. We always talk about print on demand, but I feel like the print on demand books, you just don't get the customization. Like, because we're doing a dust jacket on this one. The first one had the foil, like inlay, like the hot press foil and all that stuff. And then the next one, I wanted to do like a clear overlay with mutations on it. And then you peel it away and the characters are there, like just white, like glow in the dark front, like just ridiculous things. So I would say, yeah, it's going to go to the Kickstarter for the Deities and Demi Bros book for sure, because it's going to be massive. It's going to be like maybe half this size with a ton of stuff and, you know, over the top, probably black light, glow in the dark cover, something ridiculous that I probably am over my head doing, but worth it.
I love how excited you get about it. I really love the game. I unlike some people, I'm not confused by BX hacks. I loved how Graham was leading into that, and it is a little fun sometimes to just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna roll the dice and not know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Until I say what it was.
But it's a good. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But I say, as long as you know how to modify your roll appropriately, I think that's the biggest thing. I think BX is super fun because it lets you kind of function in two very different ways of going. So I love it as Jesse's, but I really do feel like you have built on it so much more than we see a lot of other BX hacks done. You've built it out, pulled it up, made this really big game. You're continuing to explore it. And one of the conversations we're constantly having with creators recently is like, keep on building in your system. Like right now, there's so much of a churn to just like say, we're going to do this system and this system and this system or this system and this system and go from thing to thing to thing. And I wish more creators would. And sometimes you write the game and it's done and it's just going to live and that's what it is. But I wish more creators would do what you're doing and just take time to kind of delight in the space that they've created, continue to explore it, continue to expand it, invite other collaborators, whether that's artists or writers or whoever, in to do more and more of that. And so I love seeing somebody just kind of lean in hard on, here's the space that I've made and here's how I want to continue to develop that over the next 5 to 10 to however long years. Because I think that's what creates longevity in a system, not just like, hey, we got it out there and did people like it, but we put it out, people liked it, and we kept on doing more in that same space. So I'm really excited. I think for me, that's probably my question is, for you, like, what made you decide to just go that route, to keep on building the one thing rather than saying, all right, Neon Lords was great, now we're going to move on to what made you kind of want to sit in this space?
So the big thing was I love like the environment, like the lore and everything. Like everything is just fantastic to me, and I feel like there's so much more you could do. It's like just limitless, realistically, what you could do in Neon Lords. And then the big thing was like people just wanted more and more of the core rules. So that's why we got the second printing, because I was going to do Deities and Demi Bros next. But then what's the point of doing it if like the reach of the game isn't out there enough, you know? So that's why we decided to go with another printing. Because I mean, I ran out of those original books. I got like a box of each left that like I'm just like holding on for myself, you know, like that's it. That's all that's
How many
left.
copies are out there, Brian?
So I got 500 made, and then they're like a forklift because they got dropped off at my house in like January in the snow, and the like on 2 pallets, and the guy was like, well, here you go. So I had to like haul them into my house, but then he actually hit a box, so there was like a bunch of damaged ones. So I would say like maybe 450 in existence of the first printing.
Cool.
That's excellent, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been seeing you on social media, like you're constantly putting out cool little TV spots and retro sort of mashup adverts and stuff, man. I gotta just give you a doff of the hat on the hustle and how much
I
you've
appreciate
been
it.
like really just lending a lot of support and enthusiasm to the whole thing you built here. So I'm really just stoked to see you come back to Kickstarter with a second edition, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's only just getting the word out. Like I feel like we got an awesome game that like if more people saw, I think we would be pretty big.
Yeah.
This I echo that sentiment so freaking hard, dude.
Yeah.
Like
it
but
is.
just the stuff that we have done, like it's all just getting your messaging out there and hitting it. And I think you're doing a great job.
Yeah, thank you.
For what it's worth.
Appreciate it.
Trasherama in the chat, one of our regulars says, "Send me a damaged book; they'll take it off your hands. It's limited edition if it's damaged."
So the one that really got hit by the forklift, that I'm holding on to that one.
You want the one that's got the hole from the fork handle going?
Yeah,
straight
you
through
can
it.
see like where like it's like I don't even know where that one is. I always just grab copies, but yeah, like you could see where like it like on down here it's like completely like sliced.
Yeah. We've got a couple people who said they've upped their pledge while they've been watching. We had some other people
appreciate
who've
it. Thank you.
gone on and pledged for the first time. So thank you to everybody who was able to support those. I'm always super excited by what you're doing. Like I mentioned, I'm very excited to see the ultimate cover reveal once everything is actually out. As always, if you want to come back on and play again sometime, we'll set it up. I'm a big fan of the work that you're doing, and very excited to work more with you in the future, helping people find your games. Also, please make sure everybody go check out John and Graham's projects or upcoming projects. I would play Black Mold Online in a second if it was at all possible.
Oh man, it looks
to show y'all
rad,
how
John.
it is.
Oh,
thanks, dude.
Definitely something I want to pick up.
So in.
Maybe when I come down, we can work out some sort of on-site stream function. So
I would
people
look.
can see
I'll
it.
also come to Philly and do a stream. And yeah, no, I wish we could still do Tabletop Simulator or anything like that, but you can't. You have to do it in person.
Black Mold, because of the breath mechanic, really requires the ability to do quick manipulation of the card in hand. And so
yeah, it's a cognitive load bombardment
Right.
that's supposed to just induce like panic and weirdness.
So we'll figure it out. We'll get it set up sometime during campaign
Thank you.
to make something happen. And so because hauling down wouldn't be hard, having you come up would be easy. We'll figure it out one way or the other. But I'm super excited about all the things that all these folks are doing, and really would encourage you, go check it out. Again, for Neon Lords, it's ttrpg.link /neonlords. KS will take you right there. If you're watching this later and really want to get in on Neon Lords action, there will be a pledge manager after the campaign, so feel free to. Also, if you want to go check out our review video of Neon Lords, you can go to our YouTube channel. There's links down below if you're watching later and not on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube later, then just go click and find the video. But it is one of the first videos we ever put out on the channel, but it really helps showcase a lot of the quality we wanted to create here on Plus One. I'm really appreciative to Brian for partnering with us early, helping us get to where we are now as well. But we are going to give away a copy of the book. Also, Brian, you mentioned some other giveaways that we might be throwing in. So tell us a little bit as I hop over on Twitter and look at the retweets.
Yeah, so
I'll
do three randomized boxes of ridiculousness.
All right,
so I'll not only do we do the game, I do the TV, like the Twitch shows with Joey Royale from Get Haunted Industries. We do Raviolis for Randy, which we talk about movies and VHS tapes, and we do Wax Packs Massacre, where we open up 80s 90s not sports card packs and just crack them and eat the gum and get sick. So I'll do like a small, medium, and like Neon Lord size boxes of like Black Rainbow stuff, some Neon Lords material, and then some random ridiculous VHS tapes or pogs and wax packs and all that stuff.
All right. I don't know if people are on with us right now or not. That's okay. This is based on people retweeting, so we can always find them later. But the first one's going to our friend John Hambone McGuire over at the Vintage RPG podcast is going to be the winner of our giveaway copy. If they already have it, we'll pass that along to somebody else for our. Go ahead.
Sorry. So if he doesn't want the copy, I'll do the extra large sludge edition box to John.
Perfect. We'll figure out something for John for the first one. For the second one, we've got Bad DM Gone Wrong. We've got a prize pack going out too. We'll reach out to all these people on Twitter. For the next one, we've got Graham. This may be Graham.
We did it, everybody. We did it.
It was an inside job. The calls were coming in from inside the house.
And for the last one, let's hop over into chat real quick so we can make sure that people are actually here. I'm going to roll a number on a D20. People can start typing in one number at a time in the chat. Whoever gets to that number first is going to win it. Just guess whatever number you want. Chat, whoever gets it first, and I'll tell you when to stop. There will be a mild delay. You don't want to repeat numbers that other people have already done. Because those numbers will have already been guessed. No one has guessed it yet, so keep on going. Just type them in. Go fast. Fast. Nope, still not there yet. And we've got Stuart Helm is going to win with 4 as the guest. People are going to keep on typing in for a couple of seconds, but Stuart, reach out. We'll have one of those prize boxes for you as well. If you are one of the winners who was announced, reach out to me over on social media, Discord, or if you're not connected to me on any of those platforms, go ahead and message just me here through Twitch, and we'll get that set up also to get your stuff out to you as well. We always try to do giveaways whenever we can and partner with folks here. Brian's always really generous with giving away some of the amazing stuff that has. If you want to guarantee that you get this cool stuff, the best place to do that is over on the Kickstarter. With that said, we've never figured out a good way to end streams, and at this point, we're not even going to try. We're all just going to wave at the screen until I take us offline. Bye, everybody. Thank you.